Hi everyone, and welcome to another Hydra video. This will be a short one because rather than exploring, I'm just going to kind of explain something that I was playing around with that I kind of liked the vibe of. So, basically, what we have is we're using modulate scroll X. Is sort of the secret sauce here, but let's take a step back. Basically, we have two oscillators here, and if we use hue to, kind of give a kind of a color palette that I like here, it's just sort of playing with the different values, and if you turn up the color here, you get more garishness as you change the hue. But if you turn it down, kind of like almost to black and white, instead we get this sort of jade green combined with the color that I'm kind of fond of. It's kind of a grayish green. We've got some nice, black spots. And then doing the modulate scroll X by this other oscillator, you get this kind of fun little pattern where it's looks almost like it's sort of organically expanding and contracting. It also looks very much like an Earthbound background, yet again. And I'm probably going to end up keep making Earthbound references because Hydra just kind of seems to put out things that look like the kind of that look like the non-16-bit equivalent of the backgrounds that they would generate for battles in that old game. It's also in my brain because I watched a really just technically incredible speedrun of it this past week. It's really amazing, but that's beside the point here. So if we change the speed, we can kind of, you can see we're sort of changing the expansion and contraction effect. Since I think this is kind of a good rate for it. And then the other thing that the thing that I actually really like here is to just rotate this a little, and then we get this cool little effect, like that. And that waviness is, I find, very visually pleasing. I'm not entirely sure what these, why the corners have these lines there. But yeah, it was sort of have just been experimenting around with different effects and such. Yeah, that changes the direction, changing that speed. Changes just a little bit how it goes. I don't know. It's super. And then so if we change the actual scroll X parameter inside the modulate scroll X, the more we turn it up, the more of these sort of tight lines we're going to get. It'll get progressively more like broken looking. But I actually, for this purpose, I actually really like this lava lamp pattern. And obviously you can play with the colors and such. Again, I kind of liked it being a little heavier on the green. I feel like this is this balance of green and blue just gives kind of that nice jade green. And yeah, we can, again, you can sort of change the rate at which it's moving here, but for that lava lamp look, I think having it be slower is more interesting looking. And obviously you can take the rotation, make it twist around too. If we wanted to get really silly, I don't know. Before we go, let's see about making this particularly silly. And happens if we also modulate the scroll Y by the same pattern, except sort of rotated opposite to each other. And let's see what happens if we do that. Okay, cool. Kind of got this double waviness going on, which I like. Let's just see what happens as we turn the number of sort of waves in the oscillator up and down. So it's smoother. If I do like 50, got like serious wiggles. Okay. I just flip signs everywhere just to see what happens. Yeah. That's pretty fun. So yeah, it's just a thing I was playing around with. I thought it was kind of cool looking, and I figured it was interesting enough to stop and explain as I'm trying to learn a bit more about making visual patterns in Hydra every day. So I'll probably just leave that there, and tomorrow will be another daily creative coding video. Take care.